This is 10-1 Study Guide, page 2, exercise 11. This exercise is talking about circles, so you need to remember that the area of a circle is pi r squared, and the perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. So both of these you just need to leave. You need to figure out what r is to figure what it is. And the last little thing says keep the answer in terms of pi. It means we'll actually leave pi as the symbol in the answer. We won't put in the number 3.14159, etc. So they tell us that the center of our circle is r. It's circle r, has a diameter st. So if we think about st, s had coordinates 4, 5. Maybe that was, yeah, that is S. And T had coordinates -2, -3. And that's the diameter of the circle. So joining these two is the full, all the way across the circle, the diameter. We want to know the radius. So if we figure out how long this diameter is, we can then figure out the radius just by cutting it in half. So I did the same thing. If I want to find the distance, I could use the distance formula, but I like to use Pythagorean's theorem. I figure out how far over and how far up, and then use Pythagorean's theorem to find the hypotenuse. This was 2 to the left. This was 4 to the right. 2 plus 4, that's going to give me a 6. This was 5 up. This was 3 down. 5 plus 3 is going to give me a total of 8. Okay, so Pythagorean's theorem says 6 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. 6 squared is 36. 8 squared is 64 equals c squared. 36 plus 64 is 100 equals c squared. To get rid of squared, take the square root on both sides. So the square root of 100 equals c, and the square root of 100 is 10. So I know that the distance between s and t, the full diameter, is 10. So the full radius would be half of that, or 5. So I now can use these two formulas, knowing that r, the radius, is 5. I can plug that in here. So for the area, that would be pi times 5 squared. Well, 5 squared is 25, so you could write it as pi times 25, but usually they would switch those around and write it as 25 pi. That'd be the area. For the perimeter, you would say 2 times pi times 5. But you could actually multiply the 2 and the 5 to get the 10, and then put the pi last. So you'd say the perimeter, or the circumference, as they normally say with circles, is 10 pi. You could get decimals for both of these, for the area and for the circumference, but they said leave it in terms of pi, means leave pi as part of the answer.